दोनों ऑफिसर्स वेल ट्रेन्ड हैं।
सवाल वेल ट्रेन्ड।
सालों से इंडिया के सबसे भरोसेमंद ब्रांड्स, माले के चीजलिंग्स, मोनाको, क्रैक जैक, शाबाश। सवाल भरोसे का तो जवाब मार रही, नाम तो सुना ही होगा।
श्रेयस, इस टूर्नामेंट में तो तुझे मुझे फेस करना पड़ेगा।
तो ये डक्स की आदत डाल लो भैया।
टीम से बड़ा कुछ नहीं।
ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
भाई का, बहन का, चुटकी का, मुन्नू का, दोस्त का, हीरो का, सुपर हीरो का, सबकी डिमांड पूरी करेगा। जी लो अपने समर हॉलिडेज जियो सिनेमा पर।
With the ball in hand when he's running in, speed that catch. Now here's something even more interesting. It's not Mitch Marsh, it's Rishabh Pant coming in at number 3. Left and right, isn't it? Left-hander goes, left-hander comes in. This tells you there is no sanctity to batting positions, especially after the first 3 or 4 overs have gone. Anybody, anywhere.
Happens a lot these days, especially you've got spin bowling. Ball spinning in easier than spinning away.
Now form your opinion on this catch that Patirana has taken. He's flying through the air. He certainly finishes it in absolutely dramatic style.
Yeah, as good as this catcher, and this is absolutely brilliant. His reaction after taking it. Cool, calm, collected. Why was everyone else worried? Why is everyone else making such a big deal about this? But a stunner. And have a look at David Warner's reaction. He'll tell you what he thinks of it. He can't believe it. He was certainly had a boundary. I think because he got it right out of the middle, he hit it so well, he thought, if anything, he might get a hand on it. Unbelievable. Sometimes they stick. Harsha.
I think what helped the fielder, if at all, was the trajectory came down a little quicker than normal. If it had kept going on that path, it probably would have cleared Patirana. That doesn't matter. We just got treated to a spectacle. And Chennai just starting to come back. If you can say they're coming back with 95 after 10 overs, just 4 of that over.
नई जनरेशन का भी एक ही फोकस है।
Into the pads, ping it into the pads of the right-hander.
Yeah, this is why I think Rishabh Pant's stuck with that right-left-hand combination. Jadeja's so accurate. He can bowl that line to a right-hander. It's really hard to free your hands without taking a risk and going against the spin. Here, left hand, he hit with the spin. I know it's a decent-sized boundary, but someone like Rishabh Pant, that slog sweep is certainly an option, or genuine sweep shot along the ground is a good option as well.
Saw Rishabh Pant the other day. I think he got about 29 of 25 or something. He looked good while he was getting those, but you could see that there's still a little bit of time, and that's completely understandable. I mean, when you've come out of what Rishabh Pant has, you don't just turn up in the IPL and start playing like the Pant of old. But I thought we saw enough to suggest that he's well on the path.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player, and it takes anybody time just to get back into it.
Enough on the ball, enough distance. Prithvi Shaw marches into the 40s.
This is a nice shot again. An example, the no spin at all. It's the length he wants to get underneath the ball. Doesn't try to go too square on this occasion. Deja knew.
What a ball, what a catch, what a dismissal, just when it was needed. Because Prithvi Shaw was looking really good and Jadeja comes storming back. Dhoni, as usual, very, very good up to the stumps. And there's the wicket you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a massive wicket. Bang, bang, 2 in a row. Now 2 new batters at the crease. It's fast, it's into the pitch. It's a thick outside edge and he just doesn't drop them. His hands are phenomenally important for Chennai. Well played, 43 from Prithvi Shaw.
नहीं चंद्रकांत भरोसे का है।
देन मैम, सालों से इंडिया के सबसे भरोसेमंद ब्रांड्स पार्ले के चीज।
सवाल भरोसे का तो जवाब पार्ले, नाम तो सुना ही होगा।
Marsh comes in. Age may dim other things, but I just think Dhoni will walk out with slippers and a walking stick and stand up to the stumps to the spinners.
Doesn't look a barrel of the 20s. Look at him,
Marsh
young,
comes in.
fresh, as fit as I've seen him. And still, his hands are phenomenal.
Age may dim other things, but I just think. There was a couple of very impressive overs up at the top with Tushar.
You know, for so long and so well that you've got absolute trust when he moves the players. But quite often you'll see a lot of captains giving that liberty to their wicketkeeper, saying, listen, you get the angles right because you're behind eye view of a batter.
Incredible, he told me. It's interesting how the language has different meanings of this. Episodes drop on platforms, don't they? Behind the stumps, when Chennai are playing, nothing gets dropped.
I think the other thing, it's the consistency over a long period of time with MS Dhoni. Again, you've seen him take catches like that for 15 years, but he's so still, he's so calm. Even the ball after the catch with the reverse sweep that Rishabh Pant tried to play, that was a great example of why he's so good. He doesn't flinch. He stays so still, he's so balanced, he's got a great technique, but he just does not flinch. Again, I was just trying to think, I was saying to you boys, dismissals, 2 very important dismissals for Chennai. Brilliant catch on the edge of the circle and then Dhoni doing his thing. As you mentioned, it's a wide there, but 2 new batsmen now at the crease. You'd like to be able to walk out and just go straight away, but even with Prithvi Shaw and David Warner, it took them 5 or 6 balls just to assess conditions.
स्टेप तगड़ा, दोनों के अलग हैं ढंग, मगर स्वाद का इलायची अनोखा स्वाद।
Much better this scoring rate in the middle phase of the innings for Delhi Capitals, going at around 8. Jadeja to continue. Good piece of fielding. Rachin just diving away to his left, getting a good hand on that one.
They've been brilliant in the field. You know, a couple of good catches that we've just spoken about, but even their ground fielding makes such a difference every single run at the moment. Keep building pressure on this partnership for Delhi.
For Michael Bish, so far this season they've had the best catching efficiency, Chennai Super Kings, in the 90s. It's been a major part of their success in their 2 wins so far.
Good shot from Mitch Marsh. Yeah, and the fast bowlers in the thick of things. It would take the fast bowlers to show the way. Always does. I get no applause from my co-coms. The applause for that, though. Lots of applause for that. 6 hitting on this ground vital.
Fast bowlers, keepers, batsmen, it doesn't matter, Bish. Lots of entertainment. That is a beautiful shot from Rishabh Pant. Again, as we spoke about, ball spinning back into him. This is his zone. Over mid-wicket. It's the line to free his hands, to length to get underneath. 80 metres worth.
Well, Michael, you spoke about it, him coming at number 3 to maintain that left-right combination, to negate the effectiveness of the CSK spinners in the middle phase. His batting, progressive so far in the IPL, 18 and 28. Slowly easing into great form, Rishabh Pant.
I think it takes everyone just a little bit of time. You can train as much as you like, but just actually playing is so important. And again, it shows his mindset as well. He's confident to be able to walk in after this partnership, come out at number 3. I think it's a smart decision. He's putting the team first, but he's confident in his own ability that he's ready to go.
Ten from the over. Another solid one for Delhi Capitals. 121 for 2.
श्रेयस, इस टूर्नामेंट में तो तुझे मुझे फेस करना पड़ेगा।
तो ये डक्स की आदत डाल लो भैया। टीम से बड़ा कुछ नहीं।
ड्रीम 11। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
लंगूर, 4 लंगूर और लंगूर। अमेजिंग ना?
सवाल लंगूर का नहीं सुबू सर, वैरायटी का है।
देन पार्लेज वेफर्स, पार्ले रस्क, लंदन जेरी वैरायटी।
सवाल वैरायटी का तो जवाब पार्ले। नाम तो सुना ही होगा।
भाई का, बहन का, की का, मुन्नू का, दोस्त का, हीरो का, सुपर हीरो का, सबकी डिमांड पूरी करेगा। जी लो अपने समर हॉलिडेज जियो सिनेमा पर।
Pandey will have the best of times with its 3 overs in the power play. You talk about Rishabh Pant. It'd be interesting to get your thoughts and that of Ian Bishop about Rishabh Pant taking their role as captain at the start of the innings, having not played competitive cricket for a year. Maybe there was an opportunity to ease him in a little bit later in the season.
Yeah, obviously a lot of pressure on Risha as well because he's so talented. So just being there to bat and keep is a big job. Delhi need him at his best, there's no doubt about it. But the captaincy would have been spoken about. Mitch looking for a big one. I think the other thing as well, it probably would have been asked. I'd imagine Ricky Ponting would have asked Rishabh Pant how he feels about that extra responsibility. And again, I think it shows the trust that they have in Rishabh Pant. If he wants that job, he's the right man for it. He's the Delhi captain. But if he's ready, you've got to take his word. So knowing Ricky, I'd imagine there would have been a lot of communication and he would have had the option if